So today we're going to bake Neapolitan pizza and hopefully get a soft and crunchy finish. Hi, I'm that pizza guy Kyle, and this is Cuppone's HE400 mechanical model. We're going to make a Neapolitan pizza in the Cuppone HE400 mechanical model now. A few settings that we have a look at when we're working with this, different to other styles that we've done in the past. We have the top really high, and to get to temperature, we set the bottom at about 200. Once we get to temperature, we turn the bottom off. We want a lot of direct heat from the top to the bottom. A couple of tips with this oven: the chamber is much narrower than the rest of the range, so the top generates heat to the brick really quickly as well. With Neapolitan-style pizza, as everyone knows, we want a quick cook time because we want to keep as much moisture in as possible. So usually the cook time is around 60 to 90 seconds. And we want to keep loads of aeration in the crust. So into the flour as we normally do. Pinch any holes on the bottom if we have any. And then with your fingers, from middle to outwards, we're going to form the crust. So middle outwards, form the crust. Flip it over, middle outwards, form the crust. And then turn it 90 degrees. So as we turn 90 degrees and flip, again, middle outwards, flip it over, middle outwards. There's no method to the madness. You can do it other ways, people do it slightly different. As long as you form the crust, that's the main thing. And then we do a little bit different from making the New York base. Go and try the slap technique. So with the ridgy finger, little finger, pinch the crust on one side and pull the edge of the crust, lift it onto your forearm, pull the edge of the crust and lift it onto your forearm. Once you get competent at it, you'll be quicker. And we don't want the full size of the pizza yet. We want it to about 3/4 of the size. The reason for that is because the dough's really elastic and has lots of good structure. What we're trying to do is get that perfect size pizza when it goes into the oven, so we finish it on the clean. As normal, sauce into the middle, and don't be scared to get it on the crust on this pizza. The crust will still rise. Give you a nice visual as well. Smidge more sauce. You can be a bit more heavy-handed with the sauce because it is a wet style pizza. Basil. Some people like to finish it at the end. Some people like to put it under the cheese. I like to crush mine so it releases some of the oil beforehand. Bit of olive oil. And then we finish it with a good quality cheese. This is just a mozzarella ball, so we're not using it as a standard mozzarella. We want a wetter style cheese because it's a wet style pizza. So don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. It might look like it's not got great coverage because it's a wetter cheese. It'll spread quite evenly. Then we get our peel. And literally, ends of your fingers under the crust, under the bottom, you pull, and 90 degrees turn. And then again, pull, and 90 degrees turn. Once we get it to there, get our fingers under the corners, stretch it out a little bit, and again underneath the bottom on the bottom side. Just try and get some of that size. The dough's really elastic, so it should stretch to the size you want it. The toppings have gone a bit screw with, just move them back around, or if you want, you can finish the toppings a little bit after the finished pizza, as long as you get your tomato on, that's the main thing. Then, we load. Into the oven we go. One clean sweep, he says. Here it goes. and we're always watching. The temperature's really high, it's set to 400 on the top, so we're expecting a really, really quick cook. Sometimes the base can get caught because of extreme heat if you've not cooked in between, so just keep an eye on the base, and if we need to, we'll finish the cooking on a mesh, just in case it is a little bit hot. Now, this is baked on the Cordiorite stone, so the heat recovery is a lot quicker. If you have the Neapolitan stone, the temperature settings are slightly different because the stone has better heat retention, so we don't have to be as aggressive from the top. So we're just going to go in, check, turn. What's the bottom like? The bottom is going pretty quick, so we're going to use a mesh just to finish it off. Shut the door. We're always looking to keep the door closed to keep the heat retention in. And we're just going to quickly, 5 seconds, that's all it takes. Finish. And then onto our wash. And that's our Neapolitan pizza. This has been Neapolitan Pizza. I've been that pizza guy, Kyle. This has been the HE400 mechanical version. Watch our other videos for the next pizza. Detroit. It's coming at you.